Alright, so I'm going to explain what we need when we make this wonderful yogurt cake. So we're going to start with a recipe. This is in my iPad here. You can download this. I have a scale where I can measure. I have this piece here, what I need to squeeze out the juice out of the lemon I need. This tool here to scrape off the skin of the lemon I need. A knife to cut the lemon in half. A spoon. Then here the KitchenAid machine. This is where we're going to cook it. We have 2 ready crust chocolate flavor. And then we have this here. Labne. Cool Whip. Plain yogurt. Mandarine oranges. Vanilla sugar. Regular sugar. And gelatin. And then we just need 1 pot where we can warm up the gelatin. Alright, and we're going to start out with removing the labels from those and cleaning them very well so that we can use that later. That's our first step. Okay, we're going to go with step 1. We have our pot for the gelatin. We need to dissolve the gelatin and in some fluid, and what we use is the fluid from those mandarin oranges. There's a light syrup, and we use that syrup to dissolve the gelatin, and the gelatin has to sit for 10 minutes before we do anything there. Let's do this quick. So we put the oranges out of the can in the strainer and we let them drip off really good so that we then have the juice down there. And when we're done dripping, we take them to the side because we need them later again for the cake, for the pie. I'm going to say this is a pie here, a yogurt pie. And it's called yogurt pie because we use a lot of plain yogurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Plain yogurt. So let's put this to the side here. And leave that there. Now what our task now is to put the gelatin into the juice and use a whisk and make it dissolve and make it. Okay? So for the gelatin we need 4 of the packages in this one. It's 1 ounce for 4. So we need 1 ounce of gelatin. So what we did now, we emptied all those little packages and we are swirling it in here. It's sitting here, and then we need to put this thing on the stove because here we will heat this up in 10 minutes. So it has to sit here for 10 minutes. So let's do a kitchen timer. Let's enter 10 minutes and start. So in 10 minutes this thing will remind us that we start boiling this. And until then we have to put everything else together. Okay? So let's start there with the oranges. And oranges, no. We do here the lemons because we need the skin of 1 lemon. Alright, what we did here, that's the skin of this lemon. And that's what we needed for our recipe. Now we will cut this in half and squeeze the juice out.
Oh, yeah.
So I cut the lemon in half and then we put it on there, squish it around to get the juice out. So there's the juice we need later. We're going to put this on the side. And then so we have 80 grams of sugar in there now. And now we're going to put in here Cool Whip, 200 grams on top of this. So we have the whipped cream in here, 200 grams it was. Now we need this here, the plain yogurt. And there should be 500 grams of this goes in there. So the yogurt is in there. My timer is ready, so we can start heating this up in a second. And here I put in 250 grams of labne. Right, that is next ingredient. So the next thing is vanilla sugar. Right, and I put this in here too. One pack, 10 grams, 9 grams, 10 grams. Okay. Oh, and then the last step is here our juice from one lemon. We put this in here. And then we have to really stir this thing a lot. That will happen in our KitchenAid. The helper is still testing how the Cool Whip works. So everything we had in there, we're gonna mix now. Together. I hope that works out well. Then we get one creamy, nice stuff. Woohoo! Very good. So we have those two crusts ready, and what we do is we put those oranges on there, on the bottom, and we equally divide them, like half and half. Like each crust gets the 1/2 of those oranges, right? So, and then we equally put them on there. This is our first preparation here. Should be not too messy. Ideally, we would have some leftover we can put on top. Let me see how we handle that. So I would like to add more, but it's okay like this, otherwise it will overflow. Now we have here the gelatin like dissolved completely and warmed up. What we need to do with this is we need to put this in the mix, and then very quickly we will put the mix onto the cake plates here and or pie.
On there.
It's on there basically, right? That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, so now we put the cake mix on top. There. And this one. There might be more than we need, because we were so generous with our oranges.
Yay.
But it doesn't matter, we can fill this in a glass and eat it as a dessert on the side. Alright, so we are ready now. What we did was this, we had a little bit left over, and we put the leftover in here. This little dessert bowl. And now we're gonna go and decorate. So we open another can, and with the other can we decorate our stuff.
I
This
want
way.
one too.
Or this way.
I this one too.
Hold on. We go on there. On there. So we put this around on the cakes as a decoration. So last step now. We have the cakes, and those pie crusts come with those lids. And what we're going to do is we put the lid on here. Right, and then we weld this pie lid together, and it's very well protected, and it goes in the fridge, and if you're so hungry you can eat this after 10 minutes. It hardens up so quick. So don't let it be in the hand of a child. They will eat this quick. You want this one, I know. Alright, so that's it. That is my yogurt pie. Perfect thing.